the Philippines is composed of over 7,100 islands. And in those islands, many of the birds that we just saw used to exist. But maybe because in our desire, no, sa kagustuhan natin to develop the land for progress, as we want to call it, karamihan po sa mga natural habitat na kung saan nakatira itong mga ibon na ito, nawawala na. But with present climate change scenarios, these birds continue to become our bio-indicators. And today, they will serve as our teachers to tell us the state of Philippine environment today. So ladies and gentlemen, ako po si Dr. Bo, and I'll be your host in this 40-minute nature discovery experience. Now, as mentioned earlier, we said that today we're going to learn a lot about birds. And if you're really interested to learn about birds, the best thing for you to do is to visit our rainforest. And in our rainforest, the most prominent bird would be the Philippine eagle. But wherever you see a Philippine eagle, you will most likely see or hear first these hornbills. No, kaning mga kalaw kung tawagon. Okay? Oo. Now, kaning mga kalaw, batch 67, I know you remember in the Dumoy area, you would know that there's one because at exactly time of the day, no, this bird sends out a sign, no, or a sound. Kasi nga, they are what we call the clock of the forest. The clock of the forest. And alam nyo, itong mga hornbills na ito, kagaya sa atin, they're very sociable. And when they go around in the forest, they go around as a flock or as a family, as you are doing now. Okay? Now, interestingly, maybe you're noticing that Gerald is trying to throw some pieces of fruits into or to the bird. Kasi nga, this is what they eat. Hornbills are what we call frutivores. No? Frutivores, or birds who eat fruits. Okay? And because of that, these guys are very important, no, to our ecosystem. Because after kinakain nila yung fruits, when they poop, and they're going to poop also the seeds, they'll be the one responsible for dispersing them and building our forest. Okay? So that's why we say, that these birds are what we call biodiversity indicators. Where you see hornbills, you're most likely to see Philippine eagles. Okay? Very good. But earlier also, we mentioned that today, we're going to talk about a lot of the birds. Okay? And that's what we're going to do today. Okay? Now, earlier, I'm sure you noticed that there was a big bird who flew in from that corner of the amphitheater all the way to the other side. Napansin niyo yun? Sige nga, tanong, what is that bird and what does it eat? Sige nga, anybody? Well, that bird was what we call a sea eagle. And because it's a sea eagle, what do sea eagles eat?
Fish.
Obviously, isda. Okay, well, now I'm going to introduce you to another eagle, and this time we call this bird the gray-headed fishing eagle. Okay? Now, instead of being in the ocean or near ocean, the gray-headed fishing eagle would live in lakes. No, in lakes, and I'm sure you've heard the word Marawi. In that place, there's a very beautiful lake we call Lanao Lake, and these birds are living in that area, and they sustain themselves with fish. Okay? And that's important to know. No? Kasi nga, itong mga birds na ito, kumakain ng isda, at ang tawag sa kanila ay raptors. Okay? Kanina, frutivores. Ito naman ngayon, raptors. Okay? Now, raptors are birds who eat the meat of their prey. Now, different type of raptor would go for different type of meat. And this is how we would like to introduce the rest of the birds to you. Okay? Ano ba ang kinakain nila? That way, you will appreciate them. Okay? Right now, for those who just coming in, we're kind of just starting the show, and we're starting to talk about birds and what they eat. Okay, but earlier, nabanggit din natin na today we'll be interacting with one another. Kung kaya, kami rin po, we are quite curious to know gaano nyo ba kakilala ang ating bansa? Okay? How well do you know our country? Okay? Oo, because some batch 67, I suppose, have been away from Davao for a long time, or maybe away from the country as well. So I've got a very simple question for all of you. And if you know the answer, just say it out loud. Okay? Because this simple question is, what is the system of government that we have? Anong klaseng sistema ng gobyerno meron tayo? Democratic. Very good. Now, because we have a democracy, tayong mga Pilipino, we're all proud to say that we enjoy a lot of freedom, kalayaan. Pero sana, yung kalayaan na ini-enjoy natin, dapat may boundary. Nang sa ganun, tayong lahat ay mamuhay ng mapayapa in what we call a civilized society. So what do we do to achieve those ends? Isn't it periodically? Diba? We have this exercise we call elections. Now, elections where we elect people who make laws and people who implement or interpret the laws. Okay? Now, that's why today it's very important for us to talk about some of the important environmental laws that we already have. But yun nga lang, maraming mga bata in the audience and siguro laws are a little too foreign for them. Pero mind you kids, I wish to remind you that at home, we also have laws. And we call them house rules. Those that everybody has to live by so we can all live peacefully together. Okay? So teka, isang tabi muna natin yan. Let's just park that for the moment and let's go back to the topic at hand. Okay? Kasi our topic has been birds and what they eat, isn't it? Huh? And now, I introduce you to the word frugivore and I introduce you to the word raptor. So this time, I want to ask you, kung kilala niyo itong next na raptor na ito. Okay? And the clue is, naririnig mo, nakikita siya sa gabi. Ha? Sino siya? Ha? The owl! Very good! Ayan, yung owl, lumabas. Ha? Hindi kasi kanina nagliliparan. Ito nga yung picture. Pero may reason po ito. Kasi nga, nowadays, we're bombarded with a lot of media. And there's a very beautiful movie. I hope you remember Harry Potter, isn't it? What's the name of the owl there? Hedwig. Very good. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to compare Hedwig with an eagle owl up on the picture. Okay, do you see the eagle owl up on the picture? And tell me, why is that so? Ha? Bakit ganyan? Pareho yung owls, pero bakit magkaiba yung itsura nila? Ha? Sige nga, tell me. Okay, anybody? Now let me tell you, kasi nga itong Hedwig comes from Europe. In Europe or in America, there's what you call snow. So when the snow falls, everything is blanketed in white. But we live in the tropics. And in the tropical setting, look, there's just a variety of colors. Huh? And I want to introduce you to another owl that we have. Kasi nga, ang dami nating owls in the Philippines. Okay? Because this next owl is what we call our Scops owl. Okay? Now look, isn't it? The Scops owl looks very much like our eagle owl. Kasi nga, tropical birds sila. Okay? And this biological adaptation is what we call camouflage. Okay? In short, all organisms or all individuals need to adapt to their environment in order to survive. Kapag hindi tayo marunong mag-adapt sa ating environment, sigurado, tayo ay mamamatay. Okay? But since we're talking about birds and what they eat, and we've talked about birds who've been eating fruit, birds who are eating fish, no, di ba? Sige nga, tell me, what do owls feed on? Anong kinakain ng mga owls? Grass. Very good. Ang galing talaga ni Felisa. She owns a pet shop, so she should know, okay? Well, anyway, rats, tama yan. Daga ang kinakain itong mga owls na ito. Pero teka sandali, no? Ngayong umaga kasi, tayo yung tinatawag nilang animal lovers. No? That's why you're here and you're watching the show. Because you love animals. Okay? So, show of hands. Sino sa inyo dito ang mahilig sa daga? Hindi tayo ganahan direct ilaga. Ano ka mo? Ha? Wala? Walang mahilig sa daga dito? Well, maybe, right? Well, it's so. Wala talagang mga mahilig sa daga. Kasi itong mga daga, marumi. No, di ba worse? Nagdadala ng sakit sa tao. No, di ba? O, anong alam nila sakit na dinadala ng mga daga sa tao? Leptospirosis, a potentially fatal disease usually transmitted to the infected urine of rats to humans. And that's why, kids, if you're playing around in flooded water without rain boots on, you might get leptospirosis. Okay? So, very high ladies and gentlemen. Ito palang mga owls na ito, kumakain ng daga. Mga daga na nagdadala ng sakit sa tao. Oh, ngayon at alam nila ang tulong na ginagawa nila. Ano naman ang tulong na ginagawa natin para sa kanila? Kasi alam nyo, kahit itong mga panahon na ito, marami pa rin mga taong merrily cutting down trees without permission. Not trees that are natural habitat of these birds. So that's why, at this point, I am just curious to know. I am just curious to know, and maybe show of hands, okay? Who are our visitors to Davao? Who are our visitors to Davao? Or returning visitors to Davao? Anybody? Where do you guys from? From? From Ireland. Okay, very good. Where are you from, California. Okay, who else are not from Davao? Where are you from? From America. Oh, kamu dili, taga-asaman mo? Mga taga-Buhangin.
Taga-Takurong.
Okay, taga-Kidapawan. Where did you are from?
Takurong.
From?
Takurong.
Abu Dhabi, from Korea. Oh boy, from everywhere. And I'm sure, for those of you from out of town, you're very amazed, no, with what's happening to Davao, isn't it? Because there's just so much construction happening. Because there are a lot of investors coming to Davao. And we love that. We want investors to come to Davao. And one of the good investment opportunities is land development. So ang dami pong nagtatayo ng mga mall, mga subdivision, mga buildings nila. But what have they been doing? Oh, they've just been merrily cutting down trees. So sana, baka po kayo'y investor, no? Mga retiree investor. Or, baka may kilala kayong investor. Pakisabi naman to develop your property in tune with Davao environment. So that way, we can still leave some of these beautiful trees for these birds to live in